At least 8,000 households with babies below the age of 2 in selected counties are to be put on a monthly stipend under a new government program meant to increase survival chances of children. The pilot phase of the Universal Child Benefit, to be implemented under the Ministry of Labour and Social Protection, will initially target children from 3 sub-counties of Kajiado, Kisumu and Embu counties. Raquel Mugai with more details.
The first 1,000 days of life between a woman's pregnancy and her child's second birthday is where the foundations for optimum health and development across the lifespan is established. For some parents like Jane Aoko, a resident of Kochogo in Nyando, Kisumu County, that statement is proving harder every day as she seeks to provide for her 6-month-old son. For the last 8 months, the family has been living under this tent after the flood waters displaced them. With no land to farm and no stable income, fending for herself and her 3 other children has been difficult. Just a few kilometers from Aoko is Caroline Akoth in Kakola location, a mother of 2-month-old twins whose story is similar to Aoko's.
Mwenye ananitafutia chakula, saa zingine akienda anapata kama hakuna, anarudi bure. Sasa kukula inakuwa ngumu. Sasa maziwa hawapati. Niliomba mwingine pesa anipatie, sasa nimewanunulia unga na koroga uji ndio nawapatia.
According to the United Nations Children's Fund, UNICEF, 1 in 3 children is not growing well because of malnutrition. And unlike before, where the arresting image was of a dangerously underweight child who wasn't getting enough to eat, today it is undernutrition, hidden hunger and overweight, known as the triple burden of malnutrition, that is threatening the survival, growth and development of children. It is upon this background, as well as the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic that has worsened the pre-existing crisis of child malnutrition in Kenya, that the Ministry of Labour and Social Protection, with the support of UNICEF and other development partners, has sought to change by providing a monthly stipend of 800 shillings to families with children aged 2 years and below.
Comparatively, internationally, we're looking at the average consumption per child. Averagely, what does it cost for a child to in a single month? And it was about 500 to 800, around 1,000, different countries, of course, because it's not targeting other needs. It's basically focused on the nutritional requirements for the growth of a child.
Specific sublocations in Kisumu, Embu and Kajiado counties will be targeted in the 12-month period pilot phase of the Universal Child Benefit Program, a program supported by UNICEF and World Food Programme at a cost of 80 million Kenyan shillings. Registration is expected to kick off between October and November.
At the point of registration, their documents will have a birth certificate or a birth notification as a proof that this is my child. And then after that, now we'll be ascertaining within that household, do you have, because in the questionnaire we'll be asking, do you have a phone? Who is owning that phone? Who is it registered in whose name? And so that would help us.
Richard Obigo says the program is for every child, irrespective of their socio-economic background. This is, however, not a new thing, as there have been other such-like programs like Inua Jamii that cater to the elderly and vulnerable. While the pilot phase is expected to offer lessons on how well to improve this program as it progressively moves to cater for all children in the country, for families like those of Aoko and Akoth, it is going to be a sigh of relief. Raquel Mugai, Citizen TV.